You guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. You guys, the drama has been popping up on social media. I literally woke up to messages. I woke up, well, after I got the kids to school, I laid back down because I had to wake up earlier than normal. So I laid back down for a little bit, woke up and had messages from people telling me, did you see that David Eason and his girlfriend Kenleigh, they have broken up? And I was like, what is going on? So of course I ran over to X, Twitter, and I had to see what was going on. And it's been wild over there on the socials. Okay. Kenleigh never one to, hold her tongue. Her and David broke up, and she made a post on X saying, like, yep, we broke up. He accused me of cheating. So we broke up. And honestly, I've talked to Kenleigh behind the scenes. She's been very nice, and she does not seem like one that will take BS from David. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown because Janelle has inserted herself into this. Of course, Janelle is now claiming that David wants her back. Girl, I mean, if he does, here's the thing. If David wants you back, rest assured, it's not because he has some connection with you. It's not for your brains. It's not for your beauty. It's just because of maybe what you can offer him. I don't know. And I don't even see that. I don't even see David really wanting Janelle Evans back. And two, there's a restraining order there. Janelle, you got a whole RO against David. He hasn't even so much as said your name or even put anything on social media to insinuate that he was talking about you. Ever since the RO was taken out against David, ever since Janelle took one out on him, he has been tight-lipped. He is minding his own business. Kenleigh will speak up. Kenleigh will speak up. But as far as David, he don't say anything. So I highly doubt the moment him and Kenleigh broke up, he was hitting Janelle up. We already know Janelle would have shown that. Janelle would have posted proof that David was reaching out to her. So I'm just curious how Janelle knows that David wants her back. Like, where is this coming from? Jay Wright says she got rid of Jace again, so she probably would get back with David, right? So let's go over what happened. I made a little video to kind of break it all down, but we are going to go over their social medias just to make sure we didn't miss anything. But David and Kenleigh, they have been dating for a little bit now. When Janelle and David split up, David moved to the boater home over there on the water, and he was living there for a little bit. He was going out a good bit, going to the bars, and that I think that's where he met Kenleigh at a bar. They hit it off really well. Here's the thing. Kenleigh said when Kenleigh started dating David, she got a lot of pushback. She got a lot of heat. And she did a video saying, like, I actually didn't want to like him because I knew, like, what people said about him. Like, I've heard about it as well. So I actually did not want to like him, but I did. She was like, I liked him. And everything that, is out there on the internet is not who I knew, like who I came to know. He was completely different from everything that was posted online. But she literally said, she said, I didn't want to like him. When I met him, I didn't even want to because I knew the rumors of who he was. But he seemed to be someone completely different for her. They've been dating for some time now. I mean, I know it's been over a year. I mean, maybe I don't know exactly how long they've been dating, but they've been dating for a hot minute, right? And by all accounts, their posts on social media, like he's always posting about how great she is. They go out a lot, they're dressed up, they go out to dinner, they go do things. And it seemed like they had a really good relationship. And when people would like say things on social media about him being like ABUSIBE, she would say, like, he's never been that way with me. He's never been that way with me. And if he ever was that way with me, like, I wouldn't be here. She has stated that, like, he has never been that way with me. Well, now, literally like 2 days ago, David was posting about Kenleigh and how much he loves her. And now today they're broken up. And here's what happened. So, well, all right, let's just watch the video and I'll explain through the video. Okay. So this morning, Kenleigh posts this. She says that David said I cheated on him, but won't show or tell me what I did. So all of his crap that was in my house is now in his shed. Oh, Cece said, whatever you do, do not trust Janelle or allow her to get info from you. I would keep your distance. She seems like she wants to start being friendly. And Janelle did. And she did. As soon Janelle's like, oh girl, don't let him do this. Be glad that you aren't married to him, girl. Kenleigh, thankfully, is like, F no, not gonna do that. Just because me and David split up doesn't mean I'm gonna go running to Janelle. Praise God, she got a little bit of sense about her. Kenleigh did say, y'all are right about some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. What I can't do is let someone act like a victim in my own house when I've tried to help them for the past year and a half. F that. So it seems like they've been dating for a year and a half. So she's like, I mean, she has still maintained that he's never been ABUSIVE to her. But she says, maybe some of the stuff that you guys said, sure, right about. But she has done so much to try to help him, push him to try to be better, to, get a job, work towards stabilizing your life so you can see your kids. Like she's been really instrumental in trying to help him be who he needs to be so he can have some sort of custody of Inslee and see Inslee. All right. So she said, I will be honest and say he's never been violent in my presence. And I don't think he ever will be if he's smart. So still saying, nope, never seen that side of him. Oh, and she posted this picture yesterday or maybe the day before. She got her hair done. Okay. So this is where this potentially stems from what's being said. So she went and got her hair done. She's been working out, back into the gym, hair done. And it seems this could have caused the problem. Someone said, Patty says, Petty, not Patty, Petty Kruger says, how much you want to bet he argued with her because she got her hair done? He's a typical controlling bumpkin. I don't know why this girl ain't listen. All over a tiny light switch girl. And then Kenleigh said, he was mad. I was going blind. Red flag because it looks effing hot and he can't stand that. I'm not gonna lie, like a man that has an issue with their woman dressing up, wearing makeup, getting their hair done. If you are a woman and you get your hair done or you dress up and you want to dress nice every time you leave the house because it's just you like to look nice. If your man says, who are you going out to impress? Why are you dressing up? Who are you looking good for? That is a red flag. Because I know as a woman, I'm never dressing up for somebody outside of me and my husband. That's who I want to dress up for. I want to look nice for myself. I want to look nice for him. So he can feel so he's like, oh, I got a nice looking woman, and for my kids. I don't want my kids like to have, a mom that's running around looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a man and that's what they say, that is a red flag. And I do feel like that might be David. Like he is the type that once you, go into the gym, getting your hair done, he's like, who you trying to impress? That's not normal. That there's some insecurities there and his mind is not where it needs to be.
You know what's wild?
Oh, here's Kenleigh's story. So Kenleigh posted this earlier today. Back it up just a little bit.
You know what's wild? The people who brought the most chaos in your life
and
or to
David
your
did.
life
are
always the ones most shocked when you stop letting them sit at your table. They cause the fire, but then.
And David, because this girl seemed to have it together. Kenleigh seemed to have it together. I mean, she's young. She has a house. She has vehicles, and she seemed to have a nice life. Then when she gets with David, oh my goodness, like social media is on fire. People's talking about her. She's getting attacked over her looks. She's getting attacked because she's with David. So he brought the most chaos to her life just for the pure simple fact that she even dated him. And then she had to deal with Janelle, So she also shared this. It says, don't come F up my peace because you can't find yours. I'm not responsible for the chaos you refuse to heal from. I've worked too dang hard to protect my energy, to unlearn toxic patterns, and to build the kind of peace I used to pray for. So if you're still at war with yourself, don't bring that battle to my door. Healing is your job. Growth is your responsibility. I'm not here to carry what you're not willing to confront. Protecting my peace isn't selfish, it's survival. If your presence feels feels heavy is because you're still avoiding your own truth. Do the work or keep your distance. I love that. I love that. I love that. Bye, Anna. Anna's in the chat too. Anna was Nathan's ex-girlfriend, who Anna's doing great now too. Where's he going to live at now? I don't know. Kenleigh says she put all his stuff in his shed though. His shed is on his part of the property over out on the land, from my understanding. Let's see. And then David, these are the two posts that he wrote. My life literally goes exactly how I expect it to every time. Nothing surprises me anymore. And David, it may be because you're bringing this on yourself. I mean, I don't know the situation and I can't pretend like I know it just because the way things look on social media, or because I've talked to Kenleigh and she seems super nice. I don't know if they had issues that are, we're unaware about. It's very possible. But I still feel like Kenleigh is the type of person that David could have just sat her down and said, "This is the way that I'm feeling. This is what's going on." And she probably would have tried to talk it out and figure it out. I mean, it's clear she cares about him a lot. All that she's put up with, the way that she comes to that man's defense when people are talking about him, you know what I'm saying? Like it's clear she cares about him. So David, I feel like David is his own worst enemy. He's ruining this when it's the best thing he's ever had. And then another post, it said, if you have to hide something, it's probably because you know it's wrong. But according to Ken, she has nothing to hide. Kenleigh says she has nothing to hide. And then, of course, Janelle has to jump into the mix because nothing can happen with Barbara, Ashley, David, Jace, Nathan, Anna, May, Tori. Nothing can happen in any of these people's lives where Janelle just sits silently and minds her own business. Every time something happens in any of these people's lives, she's got to pop off. So she said, my ex-husband and his girlfriend are having an online feud at the moment. Laughy face popcorn. Janelle, literally in the past year, you have had how many online feuds with different people? So, I mean, literally, okay, since you and David split, there's been now, in a year and a half, there's been one, Kenleigh and David, one time. But you have literally had feuds with Tori, with August, with August's girlfriend, with all kind of people. So, you really can't say much about them having an online feud when, your whole life is one big online feud with everybody that you know. She then says, back to living on the boat. Right. Shannon says, who's Janelle thinks she's talking about other than other people having an online feud? She has multiple on the daily. 100%. 100%. And then Janelle says, he wants me back, but I don't want him. How do you know that? They all live rent free in her head so bad. I can't imagine being a Janelle. I can't imagine being a woman her age with 3 kids, and all I'm thinking about is somebody else's drama, especially like my ex-husband. If you care this much about your kids, and if you put this much time and energy into your children, you might could be somewhat of a decent mom. If you put all this time and energy that you put into online feuds and worrying about other people's life, then maybe you could be a good mom. I'm curious how she knows David wants her back. There's a restraining order in place. David, I mean, I really feel like if David has contacted her, she would have already put that out. She would be like, see, he messaged me. See, he wants me back. Ha, 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 ha. She is lying, in my opinion. And then look at her trying to be friendly. Oh, somebody says, of course he does. You bad AF. Eric, no, she's not. Anyways, girl, I don't want him back. He used to do the same crap to me. Good thing you didn't marry him and share assets. Well, not everybody's that ridiculous. And then Kenleigh said, honestly, have your husband back. I tried. And then somebody said, "Hey, look on the bright side. You made some new friends on Twitter." And Kenleigh said, "Literally, you guys have been so nice to me. Thank you." And most people have. Like, there's been a few people that like pop off at Kenleigh because she's with David, but most people have been really nice to her. Also, I had to put this in the video just because it wasn't that long ago he got the Kenleigh tattoo. And what are you going to do with that now? Are you going to keep it? Are you going to get rid of it? I'm curious. It's a nice tattoo. I mean, it's cute. The writing's cute. Oh, Kenleigh's most recent story. She just posted this right before the live stream. She took the day off. You know, mental health day. Her and her boyfriend just broke up. He's accusing her of cheating. So she is having her a nice little lunch with a few drinks. Oh, and here's her last post. It's really funny.
Y'all, my ex accused me of cheating, and now all the men are in my DMs. Where y'all at when I was cheating?
Okay, so she said her ex accused her of cheating, and now all the men are in her DMs. Where were y'all at when I was cheating? She says absolutely not. She was not cheating. So yeah, I've always heard like this myth, like don't get your significant other's tattoo on you because then you'll break up. I've always heard that, but I have Sean's name tattooed on me, and here we are going strong. I got it. I got Sean's name tattooed on me. We got married in December. He deployed in March of the next year, and I got it before he came home for leave. It was a surprise. And yeah, we've been going strong. So, couldn't even understand what she said. That's what she said. She said, "Y'all, my ex accused me of cheating, and now I got all the men in my DMs. Where were y'all when I was accused of cheating?" Um, remember when Javi got Bree's tattoo and then they broke up? He got it covered with Elijah's name, I think. Does he also have Janelle tatted? I'm not sure. Didn't he receive a divorce settlement? He can afford a place now. So the divorce settlement will be paid out over the next few months. He will only be getting like $4,000 a month. So it's not like he got one big lump sum of 30,000. He's going to be getting a little bit over $4,000 a month from the settlement. Janelle has to pay it to his attorney, and then his attorney gives it to him. Saw the tweet I sent. I haven't seen any of your tweets on Twitter. I don't think. I'll have to look. Great that she left before ever getting. Hopefully that was not in her future. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, he can definitely afford a place to rent because he does have a job. Even earlier when I was looking at stuff, I saw people saying that he doesn't work. He does have a job. I've legit seen videos of him at work. So he does work. He has a job. They are just very cautious on talking about it because, like Janelle, anytime people find out, that she's working with a company, people call and, contact the company complaining, and she's lost business opportunities. So Kenleigh and David have been really careful about not putting out what he does for a living or where he works because, they don't want David to lose his job. I mean, obviously, where David works, they're well aware of his past, and they decide, they hired him anyways. But yeah, $4,000 is more than enough to rent a place. I mean, I'm not saying that. I just didn't want. I wanted to make sure I I brought up the fact that he was awarded he was awarded a settlement of 30 grand, but he's not getting that in one large lump sum. He is getting it paid out over time. But yeah, it's enough. I mean, he lives by himself. He's got a job. So he can definitely rent a place to live for sure. He was testing her, trying to get her to admit to cheating in case she did kind of thing, pretending he knows something so she'll confess. Very possible. Can he rent a place and hire a defense attorney? I don't know. I think right now his attorneys are, let me see. I think his attorney is on contingency. Wait, no, that was his, sorry. I think that was, I get it confused. He has a public defender. I think, for those charges. So he was, okay, David Eason was initially charged with misdemeanor child ABUSC in October 2023 concerning an incident involving his stepson Jace. They later added an additional felony charge of assault by strangling. David was initially represented by a private legal firm hired by his estranged wife at the time, Janelle. However, after their separation, he stated he was not able to afford legal counsel. He cited his financial difficulties. Eason requested a public defender. A plea deal was reportedly discussed April 2025, but it does not appear to have moved forward. The case is likely headed for trial. Trial dates were reportedly set August 2025. Okay, so I think in this case, he has a public defender, and I think for his divorce, he had a lawyer on contingency, but now their divorce is settled. Well, Janelle didn't take those charges out. Lizzie says, I bet Janelle will drop those charges of him now that Jace isn't living with her and David is a single dad. Janelle's not the one that took those charges out. And if you remember, Janelle denied it. Janelle didn't want David charged to begin with. She was with David. If Janelle would have had it her way, so what happened was Jace ran away, went to Barb's, told Barb he was taken to the hospital. He had marks on him. The hospital contacted the police. The police came. They took note of the marks, and they filed. The state brought that case on against David. So Janelle did not bring that case against David. She cannot drop that case against David. This is out of her hands. Why didn't he take the plea deal? I mean, David is already a convicted. One more isn't going to hurt. I'm not sure what the plea deal was or why he didn't take it, but there's another hearing in October, I want to say, where plea deals can be discussed, evidence will be discussed, and so there's still time for a plea deal. Well, let's jump over to Janelle's X account. God, it's crazy. Some of the people on Janelle's page, like there's the same guy that's constantly, Janelle, acknowledge me, acknowledge me. There was plea deals offered in discussions, but I haven't heard what any of them are. So I don't know. So yeah, last edited 11:10 p.m. Oh, this was last night. Heck, I thought all this popped off today. Okay, he wants me back, but I don't want him. Justin G, poor Justin. This is the truth. Look at the GIF I found, PB and Janelle one. I'm not feeling the best today. Can you send me prayers? It means so much. I go through blank in my life, but I'm 22 Q strong. Did Janelle even heart it? Did Janelle even leave him a comment saying, praying for you, my friend, who comments on every one of my posts? No, she didn't, because Janelle don't give two craps about the people that do follow her and do like her. And then Eric, of course he did. You bad. A bad mom, maybe. Are you talking about a man or your son? Yes, we were all aware you don't want Jace back. Girl, this really isn't the flex that you think it is. Are you talking about August? Surely it's not David. He was just gushing over Kenleigh yesterday. Give us 3 reasons any man would want you back, and money can't be one of them. I want to hear what attributes you think you have that a man would leave a good woman for someone like you. Can you even do it? Somebody says, I don't think he wants a girl that pees herself. He doesn't want you back. He wants somewhere to live. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. Don't want him just like you didn't want Jace living with Barbara and you wanted him to be sent to a facility instead of staying with his grandmother. Grow up. Hi, I want a chance. Jace, it's obvious. Receipts or it didn't happen. What? Janelle, you gave David an opportunity. Sure you miss your mug and your psychotic tendencies? Sure he missed, maybe? And your compulsive lying? You were such a catch, Delusional. Yeah, they go ham over her. Like, she gets a few comments of people liking her, but the only loser I can see going back to you is Nathan, and not because he loved you, but because he needed you. Why would you advertise this? You never dated a soulmate worth bragging about. How old are you? Grow the F up. Focus on your kids. Yeah, I don't think for a second he wants her back. Not at all. How would she know this? We already know if David had contacted her, she would have posted proof of it. We know this. Justin, do a witchcraft spell for protection against the clown. She don't have to do a spell of protection. I don't think he wants anything to do with her. Yeah, she was hanging out with Gary not too long ago. I posted a picture of them over on my Facebook. He's got too used to the smell of soap. He's not going back. Oh, girl, screenshots, or we know damn well that didn't happen. Also, wanting you back is not a flex. He is such a deranged sociopathic abuser who will never change until he is put in prison for whatever effing crime he commits. Or should I say, should have been a long time ago. Good thing you didn't marry him and share assets. So yeah, this is, and now she's like, give it less than a month before you're back together, and these posts are like milk. I moved away for a big reason. That would never happen. Nah, he's gonna shack up in his shed. Gonna park on his parcel. True, true. And then I don't know who she's talking about here, but she says, "How you gonna be hanging out with escorts in Vegas? Not even 24 hours after you broke up with your man." I don't know who she's talking about here. Because as far as I know, Kenleigh hasn't been. I don't know. Well, it couldn't be Kenleigh because they don't live in Vegas. So who the heck is she talking about? How are you going to be hanging out with escorts in Vegas? Not even 24 hours after you broke up with your man. I don't know who she's talking about. And this is someone said, well, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black, considering you were hanging out with Tori and moved her into your house? And we all know that you escort around Vegas. Plus, she would hang out with a friend, not an escort. And Janelle says, she's an escort. I have proof, LOL. And I don't sell my body for other men to touch me. Never have, never will. I hardly leave my house. Tori? I guess Tori. I don't know. But heck, I thought Tori already went back. Thought Tori was already headed back. I don't know. You're literally a blank worker. No one touches my body. Sure, Janelle. She's talking about Anna. Yeah, I don't know who she's talking about. Anna. Well, Anna was in here earlier and asked, like, hey, who's she talking about? Anna was like, who's she talking about when she said that? I guess Anna don't know that she's talking about her, because didn't Anna ask that earlier? Like, hey, did anybody see that post? Who's she talking about? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know how far back I go. I'm all the way at the top. So, okay, hold on. Let me find Anna's post where she asked, who's she talking about? If David is seen in Vegas, I will lose my mind. I know, right? Oh, thank you, Anna. I just saw that post. Anna said, Ken and I were on the phone this morning. She's all good. Trust me. Ken never cheated. No surprise. He's a paranoid, unreasonable jerk. I think it was her that said that. I could be wrong. But I know I read someone. But can someone clear the tweet Janelle said about an escort in Vegas? I don't understand. So I don't know. I don't know. Unless, I mean, if Anna was hanging out with someone that was an escort, then she would know the tweet was about her. Yeah, I even need to be creative with my words because I get my own stuff in a bind. I wonder how much contacts he's been able to have with Inslee. Tell me why I thought that said Epstein at first. I was like, what? You know something I don't know? She's talking about Tori. Oh, there's Kenleigh. Her clapback sucks so bad you don't even know who she's talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Kenleigh tweeted that she talked to Anna and should visit her in Vegas. And within 10 minutes, Janelle posted that. Janelle stalks them. Like, Janelle has a sock account 100%. And she is literally just like constantly looking at their account. It's weird. It's very weird. Like, I do this for a living and I don't even watch Janelle as closely as Janelle watches other people. I get paid to do this. And I don't watch these people the way Janelle watches them. It's insanity. Kenleigh, how you holding up? Okay, Nat. Because I was thinking, oh, me too, probably. There's no telling what all I've said. It's easy, guys, when you're blank, you talk a lot of nonsense. Don't put it past Janelle to be runk or ride during the day. Exactly. I know, right? She probably gets notified when certain people post. It's crazy. To be fair, it's not like they're private about it. Stalker vibes. Kenleigh says she is Gucci, y'all. That's good. That's good. I mean, I'm sure it hurts. Obviously, you cared about him. That shows with everything that you've done for him and how you've been there for him. But I mean, yeah, don't be anybody that's going to take BS. And to think that could be time she spent raising her children. 100%. He benefits from me. It's like my mama always would tell me, like when I would get in trouble at like 14, 15, 16 years old, you're going to need me before I need you. That's what my mama would say. She was right. I would always need her. Can you pick me up after school from basketball practice at 4:30? You know, you better be nice to me because you're going to need me before I need you. Well, I don't think what we all warned her about was like him being ABUSIBE. And Kenleigh says still to this day, she has not seen that side of him. Right, Kenleigh? I just want to make sure I clarify that. You know, because someone said, let me make sure I read that. Better late than ever, but don't act like you didn't know you were warned. So you were warned about like his crazy side and him being ABUSIBE, right? But you never saw that of him. Everything seemed to be pretty good. But now out of nowhere, he comes out accusing you of being a cheater. Yeah, I mean, she posted that earlier that she never saw that side of him. So Victoria said, Kenleigh, will you get back with him? Yeah, and the hair looks great. Love it. I love the blonde. True. The one who's accusing is usually the one doing it. So maybe because he cheated. You realize when a man accuses you of cheating, it's projection, and they're probably the ones messing around on you. But yeah, you guys, anyways, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Just put Kenleigh on the horn. Well, Kenleigh is more than welcome to come on if she wants to come on later tonight. If she wants to come on at any time, she's more than welcome to come on and talk about what went down or anything. I would welcome Kenleigh at any point. At Elle Bee, think David has changed. I think David and Janelle were bad for each other. They brought out the worst in each other. I'm not going to say I think David is some great man. No, I don't. I think once he got really comfortable with Kenleigh, more of his true personality would have came out. This is just my opinion. I mean, he was with Olivia. And look what happened. She had to get an RO and, you know, she had to protect her son and what he did to her. And then Marissa's mom. And I don't know, maybe he's bipolar. I'm not a doctor, but I wonder if there's like two sides of him, like the side that can be like a good guy and do all these things and take care of the kids and but then this other side that is like manipulative, controlling, abusive, you know. I definitely think him being with Janelle, it brought out the worst in him, but I don't think he's still some great guy. Not at all. I think he was with Kenleigh, who brought stability into his life. She helped him, get back up on his feet. And so I think he was the best he could be with Kenleigh. Like the best that he could be if he's single, like I don't know where things will go. And if he's with somebody like Janelle, I think his life will just go back up in flames. I think him being with somebody like Kenleigh, he could have had the most normal life possible. But yeah, you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you follow this account. We'll continue to keep up with this. Kenleigh is more than welcome at any point in time to come on. So yeah, Kenleigh, hit me up if you do want to do an interview. But you guys come back and hype me up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.